Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Two former chiefs of police telling KUAM News Lieutenant Governor Ray Tenorio endangered lives when he pulled a Guam Police Department SWAT officer's weapon from his holster Saturday night at the Tumon BBQ Block Party.
It is crazy and dangerous and reckless.
Tenorio, a candidate for governor, in a statement said, quote, he noticed an officer's gun was unsecured at the event with thousands of people present. I saw a teaching moment and wanted to demonstrate the danger of this. So Tenorio went up behind the officer and drew the cop's weapon from its holster. Former Chief of Police Frank Ishizaki said that was the wrong call.
I hope that he learns from this. Maybe the teaching moment should be for the Lieutenant Governor.
Do you think the Lieutenant Governor endangered lives when he pulled the weapon from a veteran SWAT officer's holster?
Absolutely. No question about it.
Going for an officer's firearm and pulling out of the holster really presented a risk that that gun could have gone off and discharged. Someone could have got hurt.
Former GPD Chief and Lieutenant Governor candidate Fred Berdalio also calling out Tenorio for using the, quote, I used to be a GPD Academy instructor card.
And when we do training scenarios like that, we're not consuming alcohol. It's in a training facility. And we're not going to put any public or any citizens at risk.
KUAM News cameras catching Tenorio drinking a beer at the barbecue block party, or as some in the community are calling it now, the barbecue Glock Party. Both chiefs telling KUAM News Lieutenant Governor Ray Tenorio should have known better. Alcohol and firearms don't mix.
If the Lieutenant Governor was under the influence or drunk, certainly it adds to the danger to the community.
Multiple sources confirmed with KUAM News Tenorio grabbed the service weapon of veteran SWAT officer Sergeant Carl Cruz. Cruz, also an expert marksman with the Guam Army National Guard. These sources telling KUAM News Tenorio tried to take Cruz's weapon several times, prompting Cruz to become angry and push Tenorio. These sources even saying Tenorio mocked Sergeant Cruz by dangling the gun out of Cruz's reach.
You don't do that in a public place like that and you've been drinking. So I think it's the alcohol. I think it's the liquor that's affecting the Lieutenant Governor's decision in that moment to try 3 times to be taking the police officer's weapon out of the holster. Is his firearms license even updated?
Tenorio said he took the officer's weapon because he was concerned for, quote, public safety.
You're endangering the public safety. Anytime you unholster a gun or you get into any situation where you're grabbing a gun from somebody, that's a very dangerous situation.
Tenorio did not return numerous messages for comment, and GPD issued a release saying officers on the scene Saturday wrote incident reports and Chief J.I. Cruz will review them and, quote, move forward. Since no criminal complaint was filed, no investigation is underway.
The actions were so reckless that a criminal investigation should be done.
Chief Cruz, a prominent supporter of the Tenorio ADA team, even led the Bota motorcade for the village of Jotnya.
I don't know if Chief J.I. Cruz is capable of conducting or directing an objective investigation.
KUAM News requesting video of the incident, which according to sources does exist, and copies of all incident reports through Freedom of Information Act requests. While both Ishizaki and Berdalio say the Attorney General should investigate what happened in Tumon if GPD won't.
If anybody else had done this, they would have been arrested.
For Guam's News Network, Chris Barnett reports.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.